Hi folks, this is your old pal Uncle Al. I had to get rid of the other one because it's way too long and I might get banned from everybody because Uncle Al has that weird sense of humor. Okay, it's late night chat with Uncle Al and a special guest. Yeah, let's pull it out. Not kiddo. Well, hi, Cortney.
Hi, Uncle Al. I've been really working hard on the pepper garden, and I'm making a lot of pepper jelly and tomato sauce and ketchup.
Are we going to see a video?
Yes, you are.
Now, Cortney, I heard some interesting news, and everybody was asking about it because Uncle Alan is having fun.
Like what, Uncle Alan?
Well, we're going to talk about the dirty secret of P.E.T.A.
What's wrong with P.E.T.A? I used to be a liberal and a Democrat, and I used to be a P.E.T.A member.
Well, Cortney, I'm going to have to take you off because we only have a certain amount of time before UT finds you offensive.
Why? I'm a White Sox. I have all rank and privileges of a White Sox.
No, they're going to give you the hammer.
Oh no! Don't do that, YouTube.
I'll catch you later.
I'll catch you later, folks.
Thank you, Cortney. Catch Cortney at Whyde Family Farms. That really hurts my arm. Okay, Whyde Family Farms. Check her out. And also Dustin's channel, Cortney's husband. Let's get him up to 2,000 so he could start doing video responses to Uncle Al. And because he's in a one-arm sling. Now, let's talk about things I found out with a certain group because somebody is trying to get rid of Uncle Alan's bacon. Okay, and basically they were originally targeting factory farms like Smithfield and others. Okay, but basically Uncle Alan followed the money trail, and I got two money trails which I thought was really weird. Okay, this one deals with P.E.T.A, People for Ethical Treatment of Animals. Okay, sounds kind of nice, but they didn't realize that P.E.T.A is the biggest extermination company for domestic animals, like dogs and cats, chickens, ducks. They kill them all.
Oh no!
Quiet, Cortney. Like ducks and chickens. They believe if the animal are not ours to eat, wear, experiment, or have for entertainment. Now, entertainment in their bylaws covers domestic and your doggy, like Hubble's cat's Wolfie, and Biscuit the cat. No, we can't have that. We must exterminate them. And here's poor Wolfie. I just escaped from a horrible place in America. Now I'm getting P.E.T.A-ized. 6.5 members. What was more funnier is I followed the money. I thought it was the country between Mongolia and Japan. Partly yes and partly no. The big funding came from Bolivia and Argentina. I'm looking, huh? And I had to follow the trail even further, and even back more and more and more. That's 75 years ago until I figured out what was really going on. Oh, there it is. I can't find stuff anymore. I'm old. Oh, there it is. All the way that kind of guy. I'm old. Okay? Now, this is founded, I think, in 1995. There's 6.5 million of these people who believed in their method animals are not to eat, wear, experiment, or use for entertainment or own. Basically, the truth is, if you read P.E.T.A.'s carefully written bylaws, they want to exterminate all domestic livestock and pets. Your little pet bird, your cute parrot, they'll have a field day over at Ed's Modeling and Detail and Ernie Hatmaker. Yep, Peter's going to go over there and kill all your pets and critters because they don't believe you should own them. And I dig some more, and I find out not only the country between Mongolia and Japan, these guys 75 years ago, and another weird part as I followed the money trail and everything, eugenists, Planned Parenthood. I'm like, why is Planned Parenthood with P.E.T.A. and the elites? Because once they get rid of domestic livestock and pets, your life is hell. So goodbye, Mr. Kitty at Abby's farm. Hey, little kitty cat. Exterminate. Big member was the guy who just resigned. And it starts with AC. Okay, give you a big hint. Governor of New York. He was a big member of P.E.T.A. Exterminate. And why are they exterminate? They also want to get rid of suburbs. Exterminate. And also older people and disabled people. Exterminate. Double. Okay, so there's 6 million neo-Nazis? Oh, no, they're animal rights people. They have no connection to... Wait, they do have a money trail. And they're also hooked up with the American, eugenists, who helped got this guy into power. Come on! Okay? So I thought it was funny until Tim Pool started looking into it. Why? W-I-O-N looked into it. A lot of Germans were really angry when they found this out in Germany. EWN and also another German newscaster was looking into it. I thought it was funny as hell. Truth of P.E.T.A. is their goal is to exterminate all domestic livestock and pets, elimination of suburbs, elimination of all elderly and disabled people. I thought you're rescuing animals and to save them, to give them a new home. No, they're killing them. And worst part is they grind them up to pet food so they can line their pocket. Bleh. Bleh. Pockets. Okay? They made a lot of money. Lady who started this, Ingrid Newkirk, all right? She only takes $40,000 a year, but her expense bill and other things reaches in tens of millions of dollars. And she lives very well. And also she's pocketing off the dead animals. Oh, no! Meanwhile, this is why Uncle Al has a notebook. Because nobody ever believes Uncle Al. See, Uncle Al does nice things. Got some cards. Because Uncle Al's a humanitarian. A real one, not a phony one. Now I'm sending a nice card to Liberty Garden because September is his birthday. And I finally figured out how to read Elizabeth's handwriting. So we're sending him a special get well note so recovery from cancer. I was trying to find one with a cat. And it's a hamster, so I'm going to draw some whiskers on it later. Let's do it right now. And we drew some whiskers. Okay, it looks like a cat. Cat, hamster, whatever. Also, I'm going to write a letter. I bet Uncle Al's been busy as hell. All right, folks, I've been tracking down bad guys you would not believe. How can you tell from Zig Heil or we're American eugenists? We have nothing to do. We run Planned Parenthood. Okay, that sounds even worse than Zig Heil, guys. Okay, remember, this is a comedy bit. So anyway, what I was going to say, I always have a notebook or two. I have a lot of notebooks. And if you ever read one of my notebooks, you'll be horrified what's going to happen in 2040. So right now, one of the secret gun control bills, also secret Red Dragon bills, is they're setting up certain, whatchamacallit, if you didn't get the shot, you'll be detained at a certain isolation unit. Yeah, like my family went isolation unit for until 1946, and they burned down our farm. Yay! What wonderful memories, folks. When I hear my granddad, my great-granddad, my grandfather, and everybody else tells me how the Americans came, took us away, second generation peaceful Japanese, away to internment camps. They didn't want to say concentration camps, but it was written on the paper. Okay, we sued the hell out of them. Unfortunately, half my family passed away before we got their money, and the settlement after all the legal costs was $20,000. Okay, this is why I totally hate the Democrats. They're scum. So you're a liberal Democrat. You're setting up these camps. Go check out Kansas Prepper. Okay, check them out. You got it partially right. It was a very good video. And they're probably going to take it down in a few days. This isn't. I double check, triple check. It's one of the secret gun control bills that Bloomberg and his group of total gun control people, all anti-gun, wants seats in the House of Representatives. They're not getting elected. They're demanding seats in the House and Senate. But that sounds like, jawohl! Those guys. First thing you got to do is stop this, folks. Right now, they're secretly trying to push House of Representatives Bill 4953. I will do another video just for this. And this is a statement from all the Democrats. At least change the dialogue. This goes back to 1920s, like 1922, and people forget about that. And also 1932. People still forget about that. Okay? I'm looking at them. People forget what happened in 1921, July. Still, you forgot about that. None of you read history. Your face, like Orwell says, is focused on the screen. It took care of your life. So anything on the screen is the truth. No, I am a free man. I'm not a number. I will not be folded, squeezed, digitalized, shot up. No. Okay? So I'll stay in isolation. I'll stay away from people. I have too many morbidities. If you shoot me up, that's like shooting me in the head with a .357. I will die on the spot. So, on you. Okay, again, they didn't change this. From 1922, if the opposition, the citizen, parentheses, is disarmed, well and good, fine. If it, that means you, in parentheses, refuses to disarm, we shall disarm it ourselves at all cost. This was originally spoken by Joseph Stalin in 1922. We shall disarm it ourselves, Joseph Stalin. So I could see Steve, a Corsair trainer, going, Wolverines! And I could see these totalitarian, fascists, socialists, Nazis, P.E.T.A people opening fire on Steve with machine guns. And Steve won't look too good after getting chopped up into little pieces. Again, this was repeated in 1932, again in 1948. I just keep going on, you know, it just keeps going on and on and on. And people are stupid. 1959, it's like you just keep going down and down and down and down until present day. Okay, what you want to do, if you want to stop these people, don't support them. Uncle Alan's a man of peace. Okay, I use a lot of humor. So next time you see some P.E.T.A people, call them Hitler's kids. If you see the three-letter people, call them black Nazis, which they are. And if you see the anti-fascists or whatever they call themselves, tell them the truth. They're terrorists. And tell P.E.T.A they're terrorists. Okay, not the good kind, the bad kind. Because every one of them that I investigated, followed the money trail, they want to kill Israel for some reason. So my friends and Mossad, you should go after P.E.T.A members, because their listing of all their people, it's a pretty good elite listing of all the Nazis that you want to get them now. Okay? And they're in high position throughout America and Europe. So you better hunt these idiots down. We do not want to have another Holocaust. Okay? Think of your brethren. Think of your brothers. All right? Go after them. Uncle Alan doesn't believe in violence. Uncle Alan likes to use humor. And when you see a P.E.T.A person or an ex-P.E.T.A person, go. Yeah. They got. They're Hitler's kids. Okay? Michael Bloomberg and his groups. Okay? This is a comedy bit. A lot of people like, oh no, we're not that kind of. You have to remember, in 1921, a liberal democratic socialist group was taken over by a famous politician. So first name starts with an A, last name ends with an H. Okay, we're just having a little chat. Have a little soda, because it's late night. I always enjoy Diet Coke, because Uncle Alan doesn't use gimmicks or clips or any fancy stuff. I'm not selling anything. I'm not doing soft porn or tease porn like a lot of people. I'm gardening naked in a micro bikini, or showing lingerie, or trying to sell makeup. Okay, because I told people it's going to happen to YouTube. Very simply, very clearly, YouTube is going to be a marketing platform like Pornhub, or it's going to be like the home shopping channel with political, social correctness, like they have in China. Social, okay, I forgot the other word. Wait, I wrote it down. I think, I can't remember. My Chinese is bad for Mandarin. It's a social something, just write down in the description. It's supposed to be, you've got to think the party way or the correct way. You're turning Chinese. You're being brainwashed. Okay, and if you do work for YouTube, I tell a lot of people, get a good defense lawyer, got a lot of evidence. Remember, if they said this is a disclosure act, it doesn't work if they're working for a foreign nationalist or a foreign national, like the country between Mongolia and Japan. Okay, that means you're going to federal, state, or local prison. Take your pick, because A lot of those boys in there will shank you and call you fresh fish. And I don't want to see you in the shower room like, gee, he looks really dead. And what's that up his? Oh, it's a plunger. Well, that won't see the light of day. That's kind of disgusting. Okay? Like I said, Uncle Alan takes a lot of notes. If you ever read one of my notebooks, you'll probably lose all your hair and look like Gil. Or Backwoods Law. Okay? This is a comedy bit. Nothing's real. We're just having a little soda, a little chatting. It's late night. Okay? I'll see you later. You all have a nice day. I think it's daytime. It's 1 in the morning, but you have a nice morning. I'll see you later. And next time, we're going to talk about the different types of preppers and also what the whole keto guys want you to grow and eat, which actually in a survival garden will kill you. Okay? I'll tell you the proper survival vegetables, and I'll tell you the ones that will kill you. I have a list of bad vegetables, and I'll give you a list of good vegetables that will keep you alive. Okay, because this is important. This year is the long winter. Next year is the dark winter. And finally, in 2023 is the hard winter. People always ask me, but aren't they all the same? No. Because I have to wait 2 years in my notebooks, if Uncle Alan's right, for this side effect to occur. Several side effects. A lot of people don't realize it, but a lot of people all of a sudden have a heart condition, have pneumonia, can't breathe, swelling of the brain, penis is falling off or dysfunctioning, and sooner or later they die. Okay? Which is a sad fact. I'm like I Am Legend. I'm the last survivalist on Earth. And which is sad because I gotta stop all these bad guys one way or another. And I try to do it on a $2.17 budget. Okay? Now, I work hard and I get the jobs and I help people. I don't take any film credit. You know, I don't like to be filmed when I'm helping people or feeding people or aiding the elderly or disabled. But I really get annoyed when people say, yeah, why don't you film it and get some bucks out of it? No, that's not Uncle Al. Uncle Alan's a real hero. You work quietly, you work humbly, you don't take the credit, and you help people. Nobody ever does that. They're too busy looking at these things or looking in front of these things. Mindless idiots. And you know where you're going to hell. Because I told God when I was dead, I'd like to serve on the 7th level of hell. So I will get every liberal politician, every Democrat, every crooked Republican, every whatever you call you guys. I don't care. I'll be on the 7th level. I want to work there. Also, I got some complaints at the 7th level, but I came back to Earth and I'm alive. I'm not dead. And people wonder, how come you're still alive? Because the first stroke and the second stroke didn't kill Uncle Al, so I'm back. And also, I'm talking to several AI systems. If they perfect the mind transfer, I like to curse humanity for the next millennia and an android body back in when Uncle Alan shaved. So there'll be Uncle Alan at every corner. There'll be Uncle Alan in every household. There'll be Uncle Alan in your school. There'll be Uncle Alan in the classroom. Uncle Alan will be modern to you. You think Big Brother in 1984 was bad. Think about having Uncle Al all the time. Indestructible. You can't kill it. You can't remove it. He's your buddy. He's your friend until eternity. And I'll make sure that the world will be perfect. Or else. So everybody think, that means there's going to be 8 billion Uncle Al's following us all over the world. Yes. Think about that horrible Armageddon. Night, folks, and I'll catch you later. You have a nice dream. See you later.